Hello and good morning and welcome to another video. Paul here, and today I'm in Grasmere and I'm going to have a wander around the town centre, have a look at the village and see what we can see. I've parked at the south end of the village, which is nearest the lake. It's about a quarter of a mile from the village to the lake, and I've parked in the car park at the south end and I'm heading in to the village centre from that direction. First up on the left is a chocolate shop, the Chocolate Cottage, handcrafted chocolates made here, the post office, a little gift shop and a restaurant there. Next up on the left is a mountain warehouse. One thing you do find in the Lake District, of course, is a lot of outdoor shops. And that is the first one we've come across today. That is the mountain warehouse. And coming up on the right hand side is the first of the pubs. Just after the pub and heading into town, another outdoor shop, Hawk's Head. There's the fudge factory. That's inside the Hawk's Head shop as well. Moving onwards, Good Bags of Grasmere. Lots of little like shopping bags with different designs on in there. I'm sure these guys have a stall on Keswick Market as well. I'm sure they do. I've seen them before, them bags. Art gallery here. This is the Grasmere Tea Gardens. It says the riverside terrace is open and it is heated as well. Sounds interesting. And there is the heated riverside terrace. Nobody there at the moment. It is very early in the morning though, so later on today we might see some people sitting out there enjoying their lunch. Next up on the right is Grasmere's village church. This is St Oswald's Church. A little bit of history there about the church. Now then, there is a very famous Cumbrian buried in the grounds of St Oswald's Church. Who is it? We're going to go and see it later on. We're going to go and see the gravesite later on. See if you can figure out who it is by the time we get there. Somebody very famous, very Cumbrian. Born in Cockermouth. Lived in this area around Grasmere. See if you can figure it out. Moving onwards, just past the church is the Grasmere Garden Village, which is like a little garden centre, shop and cafe. Moving around, we've got the National Trust shop just ahead. And as we move round past the church, there's a place up here on the right we're going to call in later. Little shop here, little tiny shop. We're going to call in there on the way back. But for the moment, we're going to head round further on into the village. That was one of the open top buses that go round all year. It's end of November now, it's freezing cold, it's 0 degrees and there's still an open top bus. There's nobody sitting up there, surprisingly, because it's freezing. But them open top buses run all year and they run quite frequently as well, which is a good top tip if you're staying in sort of like the Keswick, Windermere, Grasmere area and you want to explore that corridor down the A591. Taking one of them buses is a good idea because they run very frequently, go to all the major places. I say they start off in Keswick and they run right down through Grasmere, Rydal, Ambleside and down into Windermere. So rather than bring your car and try to get parked, because parking is atrocious here, especially in summer, take one of them buses. It'll save you a lot of hassle. Speaking of open top buses, this is the Wordsworth Hotel. Now, somebody I know called John, won't tell you his second name for his privacy, but he was telling me he was staying in one of these upstairs rooms here in the Wordsworth Hotel. And one thing you've got to appreciate when you are staying somewhere like this and you're staying next to the road, you've got to appreciate that there are them open top buses coming past, and if you are going to get out of the shower and stand in front of the window, there might be a bus full of tourists staring right back in at you. We've come to a fork in the road. You can go that way or you can go this way. What we're going to do is go this way and come back down that way. We're going to do like a big circle right around this area. You have to be careful because there are no footpaths here. So to be careful. Got another tea room on the right, and a little cafe coming up on the left. Another outdoor shop as Trespass. And moving around the corner, we've also got another outdoor shop. That'll be Cotswolds Outdoor Clearance Shop. And then a couple of hotels again. We've got the inn at Grasmere in front of us, and also the Little Inn. Moving on from the Big Inn and the Little Inn, got another cafe there and a couple of shops on the opposite side of the road. There's the Attic, and also Heaton Cooper Studio, which is a gallery, cafe and art shop. This is the bus stop on the village green, and as you can see, as I was saying, the 555-599 bus service is very, very frequent. Goes down as far as Kendal and into Lancaster as well, so really decent bus service. Past the green we've got Lucia's Coffee and Bakehouse and a little bookstore there. Moving up here we've got a art gallery, and further on we've got the Co-op, and we've also got a little toy shop, newsagents and gift shop. Now heading further up this way takes you back onto the A591, past a couple more hotels and into Keswick. I'm actually going to turn around and go back now to the green. I'm going to head off in this direction and turn left onto the green, and it'll take me back down and do a little circuit back down by the church. Walking now back past the green, just there, heading back down to the church. Have you figured out yet who's buried in the churchyard? There were pretty decent clues there. Born in Cockermouth, lived in and around this area. Lived both here in Grasmere and down the road at Rydal. Not got it yet? We'll find out soon. Down this little road we've got another couple of little nice gift shops, ice cream shop and cafe. And down here we've got a hurdy shop and another outdoor type shop. Oh, and what looks like a little cafe bar in like an old church hall, is that? It's quite nice. Here I am then, I've just came back down this little road here, and I am back at the Wordsworth Hotel. And I'm heading back down in this direction, back to the churchyard and that little shop that I walked past before, that I'm just about to go in. Just as I'm walking down the road here, the smell coming from this shop is absolutely fantastic. You cannot come to Grasmere without getting some Grasmere gingerbread.
You know, like you get like fucking elves or clusters or the balls and stuff. That's swans and clusters. That's some swans on the
Hi, 6 pieces please.
6 pieces, that's sir, thank you. Anything else for you?
No, that'll do, thank you.
Please, thank you.
Oh, thank you. If you've never had Grasmere gingerbread, this is it. I don't know if you can see that. It's not like your thick, squishy, sticky gingerbread. It's more like a biscuity butter. A soft, soft and chewy on the inside, and like a crumbly biscuity coating on the outside. Absolutely delicious. I think I would describe it as, tastes a bit like a ginger snap. You know the ginger snap biscuits, but a lot nicer, a lot sharper taste, and a bit chewier, and just altogether nicer. It's absolutely lovely. Good. We're in the churchyard. Have you figured out who's buried here yet? Did you work it out? Born in Cockermouth, lived in Grasmere, lived in Rydal. I wandered lonely as a cloud that floats on high or vale or hill, when all at once I saw a crowd, a host of golden daffodil. Yeah, it's William Wordsworth. William Wordsworth buried here with his wife Dorothy and a lot of the Wordsworth family, all buried here at St Oswald's in Grasmere. That'll do then for our stroll around Grasmere today. We've had a look around the village centre, we've seen some of the shops, the cafes, got some gingerbread, seen William Wordsworth's grave. It's been a nice morning. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.